Arculus is a revolutionary new cold storage wallet created by CompoSecure. It has partnered with Chainge Finance to provide its users with a hardware wallet solution. And with me is the CPO of CompoSecure and also Arculus, Adam Lowe, and DJ, the CEO of Chainge Finance, to explain this new partnership. So sounds like there's a lot of good synergies here. Let's just start with explain exactly what this is. Adam, let's start with you, and then we'll have DJ weigh in on this.
Sure. So Arculus is a digital asset and digital identity platform, and we partner with wonderful businesses like Chainge Finance to help bring security to the blockchain, Web3 world, digital asset world. So everybody's familiar with a credit card. We tap them every day. Inside them are chips. They're known as secure elements. They're secure microcontrollers that can do all sorts of key generation, key management, math. And what we can do is we can use them to securely generate, sign, and store keys for blockchain transactions. So we partner with great people like Chainge Finance to help them bring elegant security to their awesome platforms.
Okay. And DJ, I mean, cold storage is so important right now. Can you explain why that's so important in this industry?
Because Chainge Finance is a kind of infrastructure allowing users to trade in a decentralized way. And a lot of wallets or a lot of centralized exchanges, they need users to deposit their assets in their custody. That's why we need to partner with our partner like CompoSecure or Arculus to have a totally decentralized way for users to swap or trade totally in the decentralized way, and using the hardware code wallet that will be more secure.
Yeah, and we've seen, a lot of implosions of different blockchain companies this year. So I think the cold wallet, people are really paying attention to that right now. What is unique about this partnership and this offering that you have?
Sure. So I think one really unique factor about our hardware cold storage wallet is that it's actually usable by everyday people. So there's other hardware wallets out there that have tiny buttons and you have to plug them in and you have to have a math degree to be able to use them. Arculus is truly designed to be able to use by anyone. Anyone who's tapped a credit card is able to use Arculus. So it brings 3 factors of authentication to keep your keys safe for your crypto. And as DJ put it, it's so important that you possess your own keys and have full control over your assets, and you can operate in a decentralized way. So Arculus brings 3FA through platforms like Chainge Finance. So something so you have a PIN that protects your Arculus card, something you have, the physical card itself, and something you are, which is biometrics. So you have 3 layers of defense to protect your keys. And you simply have to tap to transact, and it's incredibly simple to use.
Yeah. DJ, anything to add to that?
Chainge values simplicity, utility, and security above anything else. We want to give access to our users to the utmost innovative technology while making their lives easier. Wires and micro buttons, which are now standard on the hardware wallet market, was not something we were comfortable with. Since we have listed over, I think it's 1,600 assets and 40 chains, we're looking for a wallet that keeps innovating and is able to accommodate a high number of chains and can adapt to these ever-growing market. The Chainge and Arculus hardware wallet is high quality, very easy to use, and elegant, versatile, and secure, which makes up the perfect Chainge hardware code wallet.
Okay, and then explain the CCEAL 6 Plus, and I hope I'm saying that right. Maybe I'm not. Please correct me. The secure element. How does that protect digital assets?
Sure. So that's an industry certification that is talking about how secure that secure microchip is. So think of it like a tiny calculator that has both hardware and software protections in it to generate, store, and use your keys securely. So to give you an example, there's over 5 billion payment cards on the planet. And this is the same type of microcontroller kind of on steroids that's in those payment cards. So those payment cards have never been breached. And that same type of secure operating system and secure hardware is what secures the keys inside Arculus. In fact, the same chip that Arculus uses is the same chip that's inside e-enabled US passports.
Okay. And DJ, I assume this is, security is of utmost concern to you.
Yeah, I think what Adam has explained is exactly the reason we choose Arculus. As mentioned, security comes first and foremost for Chainge. We went to great lengths to provide users with the 100% secure cross-chain technology, the Fusion DCRM technology. So naturally, we've gone out of our way to find a partner that has extremely high-tech standard and outstanding experience in the financial field as well. So especially, today in the traditional finance industry, the secure is also the most important thing. And we want to have one of the most secure wallet to partner with us to provide this type of solution to make sure everybody they have their assets fully under their control. So this is the technology I think we value a lot.
Mm-hmm. And Adam, can you explain a little bit more about the tap-to-transaction NFC connection, exactly how that works?
Sure. So NFC is near field communication. So if you've ever tapped your card at a point of sale terminal, it's contactless technology. So just like a point of sale terminal emanates energy and powers up your card when you go to check out, when you tap your card to your phone, it does the same thing. It sends power to the card, turns the card on. It then securely communicates over encrypted wireless communication between the card and the phone. They negotiate the transaction. And then when you bring your card away, the card's depowered and there's no way to hack it, penetrate it, or communicate it. So it's a really highly secure means of communicating. And that's why the entire payment system uses it. As we mentioned, Compo has over 20 years of experience, customers including JP Morgan, American Express, Capital One, China Construction Bank, banks all over the world.
Yeah. And DJ, explain a little bit about the Chainge Arculus wallet and how it makes it easier for users if they have a lost or stolen card.
If someone loses or has their card stolen, they can just order a replacement and use their 12-word recovery phrase to restore their wallet on the new card. This is why it's very important for everyone to write down their seed phrases, or they keep their seed phrases in the encrypted QR code. And just in case that their hardware code wallet might be stolen, but users, they can rest assured that the stolen card could not be operated with any other applications or any other cell phones.
Exactly.
So this is how we protect our users' assets.
Okay.
Yep.
And then what kinds of digital assets can be operated with the Chainge Arculus wallet?
Sure. So Arculus is a full HD wallet. So that means that from that root phrase, we generate root keys and then generate a whole bunch of child keys to operate across a whole number of chains. So there's a lot of types of cryptography that I don't think we need to go into, but we can operate in the whole EVM family. So the whole ETH, Avalanche, BSC family. We can operate in the Polkadot family of chains, the substrate family of chains, as well as the Bitcoin and Bitcoin-alike, Litecoin family of chains. And that covers just about most of the ecosystem. We can also operate in the HBAR, Hedera ecosystem, Solana ecosystem, and that really gets you just about anything commercially relevant.
Yeah. And how does the tap-to-transact connection work with the Chainge wallet?
DJ, before we go there, I didn't know if you wanted to comment on any of the ecosystems you guys operate in, because it's incredibly impressive the way you guys can swap across so many chains and ecosystems.
Go ahead, DJ. Yeah.
Yeah, currently, Chainge is supporting over 1,600 different type of assets, and a plan to adding more, many more, in order to serve the entire crypto market. Listings happen quite easily in the Chainge application because we support more than 40 chains at the moment. Just as Adam explained, we support not only EVM compatible chain, but also the non-EVM compatible chain. That's not very easy, but finally we made it. And all of those different assets we listed, they are all based on the market demand. And today we just there is a news. we just listed more than 150 assets with about 45 million US dollar equivalent liquidity, which is about to serve this market. And tap-to-transact NFC connection, I think this is also quite important because currently, when we are looking at the hardware code wallet market, almost all of those hardware code wallet, they only can operate on one single chain at a time. But it makes it very difficult for the users to operate, especially when users they want their assets to have a kind of cross-chain feature. They have to operate the different chains, switching among different chains again and again. But if we have this type of tap-to-transact NFC connection, I think what we can do is just to tap your card just behind the cell phone, and all the transactions could be signed just within one tap. So this is very innovative and very easy for users to use.
Well, and I think the easiness of use is one of the things that's been missing in the industry. So it sounds like you've really made some big progress there. Can you walk us through the process of using the Chainge Arculus wallet to make a transaction? Like, how does it work if I wanted to use it at a store or something?
So when you are using our application, Chainge application, so basically you are able to make a transaction, like send your assets to some other users, and when you click the send button, then what you need to do is to tap your card just behind the phone, and when you are trying to make a swap or make a kind of trading, then after you click the button of the transact, then what you need to do is to tap your hardware code wallet just behind your phone. So this is quite extremely easy for users to use. And you don't have to configure your hardware code wallet. You don't have to manage any other things. What you need to do is to tap your card just behind the phone, replacing the current process, like you need to input the passcode and you need to configure hardware code wallet, switching among different chains, and confirm the transactions. So it saves a lot of time.
Yes, it's a very easy guided user journey. Let's say you're in a store, like you said, scan a QR code. The cell phone will prompt you what you want to do. You say yes, as DJ said, tap your card, and you're done. I joke when I have these interviews that in our process, you'll be done while somebody else is still turning on their widget, and it's true.
So what kind of users then would benefit the most from this Arculus wallet?
I think anyone interested in crypto can benefit from it, given the care about security and self-custody. End of the day, ownership is not something debatable. Ownership is something you have or you don't. Same goes for security. In an ever-changing, evolving field like the blockchain space, users need to know they can rely on the solid technology to guard and ensure custody, while at the same time making trading or any crypto-related operations smooth and easy. And I think even when we can see a lot of other traditional finance industry, they are coming to blockchain or crypto industry today. So more and more users, when they are trying to store their assets on the blockchain or dealing with the crypto, they can benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And, the ease of use really significantly lowers the barrier to entry. You don't have to understand key derivation. You don't have to understand all this complicated math on other systems. You just simply tap to transact.
Okay. So it's for, average people like me. I can figure this out. So how does the Chainge Arculus wallet ensure privacy?
Sure. So when we provide cards, whether it to be a B2B partner like Chainge Finance, or for people who use, our wallet here in the US, we do not tie your cryptocurrency addresses to you at all. So if Jane Smith or Jane King orders a card, it shows up at your house. We have no idea of your seed phrase because you don't generate it until it arrives. We have no idea what your crypto addresses are. And we have no idea what your assets are. So we have no idea by design how to tie a card or a crypto account to an individual person. So it's completely anonymized from our perspective.
Mhm.
And a decentralized platform is definitely one of the most important privacy protection for our users, because when you're trying to use a DEX, unlike the centralized exchanges, you don't have to do a lot of KYC before you use. And when you're trying to use the hardware code wallet, it means as long as you have this hardware code wallet in your control, then you can operate it, and without exposing your privacy or exposing your transaction. So I think decentralized way is the best protection.
Mhm. And then Adam, how are you able to ensure the durability, the longevity of the wallets?
Sure. So, Compo, as we mentioned, has a 20-year experience producing national IDs as well as payment cards for some of the most demanding customers in the world. So, we have a long history of producing highly durable payment cards and national IDs. National IDs have to have at least a 10-year life cycle. Most payment cards have to have at least a 5-year life cycle. So, these are highly durable, ISO certified, ISO qualified payment devices that have withstood the test of time. I mean, we ship cards to Dubai and they've survived that desert. We ship cards to, deep in Canada and they survive that cold. So yeah, we have a many and long history of producing durable product.
Yeah. And I'd like you both to weigh in on this final question. How does the Arculus Chainge wallet fit into just the future of digital finance, the future of hardware wallets?
I think the mass adoption of hardware code wallet and the decentralization, especially in the trading and especially in connecting the different ecosystem together, I think this trend is inevitable. A good example here is Hong Kong government. They cautiously opening their gates to crypto as Hong Kong is moving to adopt the Web 3.0 technology, and the regulations are becoming more clear for digital trading. Chainge has applied for a trading license in Hong Kong as well, and plan to deploy a trading tech center there. So backed by non-custodial trading through Arculus and CompoSecure, Chainge aims to provide the most advanced technology as well as the top security for its worldwide users. And we are looking forward to a mass adoption in the near future that, when we see a lot of those centralized exchanges, they crashes. And I think this is absolutely one of the best alternative for our users to use in the future.
Mm-hmm. Anything to add to that, Adam?
No, I think that's a great example, and I really share that sentiment. Where people can have this self-custody that's immutable, right? They have direct access to this public blockchain using keys they possess on a secure platform that's easy to use. It's absolutely the future. We're seeing major companies adopting Web3 both industrially, say Siemens or Boeing. You're seeing it adopted in finance, Visa, MasterCard. So you're seeing Web3 adopted globally across verticals and across geographies. Mm-hmm. So I think being at the forefront of that, we're very happy to partner with Chainge Finance to help bring the future to everyone in an accessible and secure way.
Well, thank you so much. I'm fascinated to hear about this partnership, and sounds very exciting for both of you and perhaps for the future as well. So thank you, DJ and Adam, for joining me today.